Hello guys, today I wanted to show you something super cool that I found on just in the Unix recently. Uh, I mean it's pipes, right? I don't know if you guys have ever heard of pipes or used pipes, but you should be using them in your workflow, and I'll show you why. Um, so a good way I like to explain pipes is with this little example, right? Um, the yes command. Type yes, hit enter. It streams Y's out to std out to your terminal, right? Um, what if we wanted to stream those Y's to another program? Normally, that's what we use yes for. We use yes, and then we pipe it into another program that tends to ask us whether or not we'd like to do something. Hit Y or hit no, and then hit enter. So we'd pipe yes into those programs, and then we wouldn't have to hit Y and enter ourselves. But let's say, for example, we want to pipe this into a file. We can create a FIFO, make FIFO, my FIFO, make a FIFO called my FIFO. Can't create it because I already made it. No big deal. And then we're gonna pipe yes into, and when you're specifying a file location, you use a greater than sign. So my FIFO, and you'll see that my terminal is hanging. It's not doing anything. Actually, it's pumping Y's into that my FIFO file. So if we cat out my FIFO or read it, you'll see we get the stream of Y's happening in this terminal. So now we got a whole lot of Y's in there. So that's pretty cool, right? Let's say for some ungodly reason we wanted to send these Y's over the internet. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but if you were going to do that, you might want to compress it first, right? So on Linux, it tends to come with XZ, which is a compression algorithm. We'll do the best compression we've got, and we'll hit enter. It says you can't write that to the terminal. No big deal. We'll pipe it into the my FIFO file, and now there it goes. It's doing nothing as we expect, but when we look at it, you'll see it's now it comes in slower frames, big huge chunks of data, and they're binary. That's what the question marks are. This can't be interpreted as ASCII characters most of the time, because this is a highly compressed version of Y's, a million Y's, in case you ever wanted to know. An even more highly compressed version would be if you just told me how many Y's, just like, oh, it's 10,700, but whatever. This works pretty well. So let's say now we have our compressed Y's and we want to send them over the internet. We can do that for whatever reason. Netcat allows us to. So we have to choose which computer is a server and which is the client, or which one is listening and which one is connecting. So what we'll do is we will pipe our Y's. We'll do yes, and we'll pipe that in to XZ to get our highly compressed Y format. And then we're going to pipe that into a program called netcat. Now netcat, we're going to tell it to sit here and listen for connections on port 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 2, 3, 4, 5. No particular reason. And then we'll hit enter. So now it is actually hanging. It's not really doing anything. We need to first connect to it, right? So over on this side, netcat, localhost is my IP address, or that points to this computer on port 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if we want to see the Y's, we have to unzip it. We have to uncompress them. So we use unxz, and then that'll unzip it, and then we can pipe that into cat to read it. So now when I hit enter, we will see a bunch of Y's again. There it is. a bunch of Ys sent over the internet. Why would anyone want to do that? I don't know, but I did it in 10 seconds, so it's really nice. Now, the grand finale, right? This is actually, this yes command, if we replace this with mpg123, and we tell it it's in streaming mode, and we tell it the file that we want to send, test.mp3. We hit enter, you'll see it hangs. And it also says a bunch of stuff about MP3s. I don't know. And then in this terminal, we run that same command, except for instead of cat, we use pacat. Pacat is pulse audio read. This will read the music. Enough. Amazing, right? I'm sending compressed audio through the internet using one tiny line of code. Now, this is the whole real reason I wanted to show you this. Let's turn on my webcam. Hello. So, I have on my phone that same command loaded up, except for it's the internal IP address of my computer here. All right. Now you already know what's going to happen. But I figured it's pretty dope. It's just so cool. I don't know. It's nerdy. But I don't know. Hell yeah. Thanks for watching.